Riley, the roommate, was interesting. Even though Gianna was used to living with a roommate, she'd had one since enrolling at Elliston for the 7th grade. Riley was by far the best one she'd ever had. Not that she would ever say that to Amber, her best friend and roommate of the last few years at Elliston. Honestly, she had not been looking forward to move-in day at the end of the previous summer, especially when she hadn't been able to find Riley the roommate on social media when they got in their room assignment. Like, what was that? But she'd been extremely pleasantly surprised when her roommate wasn't a crabby, judgmental loser hermit. In fact, Riley exhibited shockingly no tendencies that Gianna found annoying. She wasn't loud and obnoxious. She was pretty without trying hard. She was smart, but didn't super nerd out or rub it in Gianna's face. She was funny, but didn't laugh at her own jokes. She was nice, but not holier than thou. She had a very decent, especially for someone who was from nowhere, Vermont, fashion sense. She made cutting commentary about life on campus that was observant and amusing and point-blank. She helped Gianna into her bed a few times when Gianna had returned to the room a little more drunk than she'd meant to be. She'd listen to Gianna whenever Gianna talked. She even liked to watch the reality dating shows that Gianna secretly enjoyed. She'd have never imagined that she would have randomly ended up living with someone who liked to watch the shows with the same combination of acerbic distaste and genuine investment, but as luck would have it, she and Riley had fallen into a schedule every Tuesday night. They sat in either one of their beds, the light turned off, with one of their laptops between them, eating the snacks Riley always provided. It was nice. Gianna had fun with Riley, the roommate, during the times they'd spent in their dorm room together over the last 4 months. She liked Riley enough that she'd started inviting Riley out with her friends almost immediately. That nearly never happened. Gianna always appropriately vetted people before inviting them out. And what had literally never happened before was that Riley always turned her down, with the exception of one party at the very beginning of the semester. She'd made it her mission in the last few months to get Riley to come out with her and her friends again, to no avail, which in and of itself was weird, because Riley was, shockingly, fun. Gianna just knew that if Riley lightened up a little, they would get along even better. The prospect of that was exciting. It was exciting and a little strange, because typically people who seemed to like Gianna always wanted to hang out with her more. Riley was making Gianna work for it. Strange, for certain, but Gianna found it wasn't annoying.